Hi, thank you so much for joining today as we discuss Edmentum's courseware. Today we're going to be talking about flex assignments specifically for English. Let's go ahead and talk about flex assignments in general. So flex assignments are first and foremost supplementary, and flex assignments are designed to support intervention strategies, and they're designed to be used in conjunction with other products. I have courseware listed there along with ExactPath. I have seen a few schools use it alongside ExactPath. It does work best with courseware. It's very own sister product. They're designed to integrate really well. But the point of this is just to say that they are not meant to be the bread and butter of your program. They are kind of their own little supplementary thing. So with all of that said, we're going to go ahead and hop right in. So when you first log into courseware, if you don't have anything going on, this is exactly what you'll see. To create your flex assignment, you'll just come right up here to flex assignment. And the first thing you'll want to do is go ahead and create your own flex class. So let's go ahead and click that right here. So the first thing you're going to want to do is title your class. I have some examples here. The thing to keep in mind is that you don't want to lose this class. If you end up with several of them, you may get easily confused. They all look the same. There's no color coding, so you're going to want to title this really intentionally. So I am going to call this Period 3 English Extra Assignments. I'll just click that. And then you'll just come in and search your learners. So I'm going to add a few different students here. And maybe if you have any groups created, you can go ahead and select from there. Same with the class and assigned curriculum. So if you have a group of students that are assigned Plato Course English 4 or something like that, you can pull that up and all of those students that are assigned there will show up so that you can select them. So with that said, let's go ahead and create our flex class, and it's right here. So you'll see I have 0 assignments and 4 students. If for some reason I ever need to edit the class, I can just go right in here and click edit. Likewise, I can deactivate the class right here. If for some reason you accidentally deactivate a class, you can choose show deactivated classes and reactivate them right there. But let's go ahead and go to new assignment. So now that your class has been created, you're going to want to go ahead and create an assignment. So let's go ahead and click new assignment right here. You want to title that assignment. I have a great example right here, English Supplementary 130-2019. I like to date things because I tend to lose them if I don't. So it's all about creating a system that works for you and naming these things intentionally so that you can find them later. You can choose your start date if you would like it to be anything other than today. That's just when students will begin to have access to it. And you can also choose a due date if you would like. It's not strictly necessary. As you can see, I have no due date checked off right here. Keep in mind, if you choose a due date, the students will not be able to access it after the due date. You can put any instructions here. Sometimes I even see like links to YouTube videos, whatever you want your students to have access to before they begin their assignment. And then here is the number of tutorial attempts in order to unlock the mastery test. So what that means is students, if they fail their mastery test, what they can do is they can go back and review the tutorial and then come back and retake the mastery test. And it's set by default to unlimited, but you can say, hey, you can only view that tutorial once to unlock the mastery test the first time. After that, you have to come talk to me. Or, 2 times or however many times you would like to set that to. And then here we have one final option, assigned to all learners added to this class in the future. I like to check that off. That way, if I add another student to this class at any time, they'll automatically have this assignment. And that's to the flex class, not to any other classes or courses that you might have. So I'm going to go ahead and add all of my students, but if we are doing this for some sort of intervention and you just want a few students added, you could add them just like that. And then we'll select our content. So this is English. We're going to go to ELA. And what I like about Flex assignments is that it's a little bit like course customization in that you can pull a few different things. So if I wanted, I can come down to English 9 and I could pull some Shakespearean drama, pull that Romeo and Juliet over. Oh, it's a great example. You have to pull it all the way up into the briefcase for it to work. Goodness gracious, Jocelyn. All right. And then if I wanted, I could come up to English 10 and add a few things from there as well. So let's go to genre and context. Just toss some science fiction in there. All right. So if I wanted, I could add a pretest and add a post-test, and that would just be generated out of what we've created here. I'm going to go ahead and remove those. And then I'll create my assignment. So I can click in here and I can view these assignments. You can see I messed up a little bit earlier and I didn't hit record. So we have one inactive down here that is the exact same thing as this one up here. So you'll see that we can choose all sorts of different options here. We can edit the assignment, deactivate the assignment. That means students will no longer have access to it. You can't delete things in Courseware, so it'll just hang out down here so that you can access what's there. You can click it. Let me go back, sorry. You can view the learner progress report, the graphic learner progress report, or even the detailed score report right through there. I don't have any data to show you. So let's move on to Grade Tracker. So the first thing that you're going to want to do if you don't already have a grade tracker in here is click Create New Grade Tracker. And because I've already gone in and created this, it's not going to let me do it again. So let's just go ahead and take a look at what it looks like. So you come in here and you click and you can see all of your learners. You can see their grade, their time on task, the module that they've done, and the activities that they've done. So you can come here to Grade Tracker and Options. You can manage the weights. So you can say, hey, I want this to be worth more than this. However you want to do that. You can set your grading scales as well right there. Keep in mind that a cool thing about Flex assignments is that if a student does an assignment as a Flex assignment and they receive a grade on it, you can then transfer that grade over to the same exact content in Courseware. So that's a really cool aspect of Flex assignments. If a student is working ahead or anything like that, they can get that credit recovered later. Thank you so much for joining. That pretty much covers everything that we meant to go over today. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me individually or to our amazing support department. Their number is below. Thanks so much. Y'all have a great day.